Just one little tweak is all you really need to see changes in the way people react and respond to your social media content. Are you ready to learn what they are? I cannot wait to share them with you. Episode 289 starts right now. Hey there, welcome to the Lora Shipman Show. We hang out here weekly to talk about things like social media, entrepreneurship, marketing, tools, strategies, tips, and it all starts right now. Hey there, before we get started with this show, I just want to share my passion with you. I love teaching people just like you how to master social media for business, breaking it down into easy to consume and easy to execute steps so that you can see immediate results. So whether you want to start a social media consultancy or grow your brand's presence on social media, I can help. I can help you get started and master all the things that you need to know. So I want you to go over to my website. It is filled with resources, tools, tips, and courses. Visit lorashipman.com. That's L-O-R-A shipman.com to get all the goods. Now, you ready for the show? I know I am. Let's get started. Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I am so glad you are here with me. And have I said thank you lately? I love having you guys tune in here every week in getting the tips that I use on the daily when it comes to social media. Now, I manage a lot of different clients, and I have had to come up with all sorts of tricks to make sure posts perform, to make sure audiences react and engage, and to make sure my clients get what they need out of the posts that I produce. Now, nobody taught this to me. This was all self-learned, and it's, like I said, things that I use on a daily basis, so I know that they work. And I was like you, always looking for the resources, always looking for that person who would at least share their secrets, right? So I can get better at what I'm doing. And that's what I'm here to do, is to share my secrets about how to make content a little bit more spicy, a little bit more edgier. And honest to God, I've said this for a long time. Those first 7 words that you ever put in a caption are the most important. So how do you make them edgy? How do you make them juicy? Well, here's my first tip. Ask questions. Ask questions, like get people thinking about what would they do in this situation, or make a bold statement and then don't stop there, spill the tea. So make it like we're talking right now. I'm giving you juicy secrets that nobody else is talking about. That's what you need to do in those first 7 words when you ask that question or make a bold statement, spill the tea, give away information that other people just really aren't willing to give away. And that is where I think you win. And that is where you gain trust from your followers. That's where you get followers. That's where you get business, is because you're sharing the information that nobody else is willing to. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is use numbers. People absolutely love listicles. Listicles are a small little article that is numbered, right? 3 reasons why, 3 things you're doing wrong when you do this. Those sort of things people love because they're easy to scan, they can get their information right away, and they're savable. Because when you talk in a listicle, that first statement next to the number is a bold statement or headline, right? So people can scan those and they're like, oh, this is good information. I need this. I'm going to refer back to this. So I'm going to hit that save button. Oh, and my friend down the street, they need this information too. So I'm going to tag them in this post or share it with them in a DM. Those type of posts just really perform well. So get used to using listicles. And one little pro tip here, always use an odd number. Even numbers are a little boring, right? Odd numbers are like, oh, well, they're giving me 7 tips. So that's more than 6, right? It's a psychological thing. 6 is even and clean and neat, but the odd number is that one last tip that nobody else is talking about. So that's why I like to use odd numbers versus even numbers. All right, my third tip here is to get wordy. And by wordy, I don't mean lengthy. By wordy, I mean taking the time to investigate the words that you are using. Use interesting words, words that people stop because they're so powerful. And I'm going to share some of my most favorite words and phrases. Okay, in the short term, I want you to just jot these down. But the pro plan here, what I want you to do going forward is do what I do. I created a Google Doc, and anytime that I came across something really powerful that I could use in my content, I jot it down and I sort it alphabetically. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Okay, so here's some of my favorites. The first one is effortless. People always want something that's easy, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Use the word effortless because it's just a relief even reading that word. I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for effortless things. The second one is favorite of mine is mind blowing. Anything that can blow my mind is got to be exciting because I think I've seen a lot. I've been around in the digital marketing space for a really long time. And so when I can see a mind blowing something, that gets my attention because a lot of the stuff out there is not so mind-blowing. So when people use that, make sure when you use that word that it is mind-blowing because you don't want to give that false sense of hope and then people don't take you seriously. It's like crying wolf too many times, right? The next one is that I love because it's results-driven and oriented. And by the way, those are good words, results-driven and results-oriented, is high performance tips, high performance. That means that you're going to get results just because you use this one little tip. Love that. My next one that's favorite is transformational. I always want to change. I'm one of those people who loves change. And if I can transform anything that I'm doing into something better, that post has got my attention. And so go ahead, use that and make sure that you give somebody a mini win or a mini transformation at the end of whatever post you're putting out there. And the last one that I really love is unlock, and pair that with unlock the secret too. And you've got a winning post right there because it's something that people are going to read because you've all of a sudden given them the magical keys that are going to unlock the solution that they've always been looking for. So it's all about how you are phrasing your content that's going to make people stop and pay attention and save it. And then it's going to give you credibility. It's going to position you as an expert and it makes your content savable, which is what we all want. Now, the question is this: how do you get these phrases? Where can you go to find phrases like this? So what I would do is first look through social media, some of the sales emails that you get, maybe some landing pages as you come across them. And just like I said, jot down these words and phrases that pop up, the ones that really resonate with you. Because if they resonate with you, they're going to resonate with your audience. Now, I have a little secret tool that I don't tell many people. So keep this just between you and me and thank me later. There is a tool out there on the internet called SEO Presser, and that's PRESSOR.com. What this is a blog headline generator. And I love it because you can just put in any topic and it will spin that topic into headlines. And even though it's for bloggers, I use it for social media all the time because a blog headline is just as important as a social media headline, and you are going to get the same sort of response that you need. Go ahead, check that little tool out. And when you find it, this is what I want you to do. I want you to give me a selfie. I want you to take a selfie and tag me in it, put it up on social media and give me like a thumbs up or an excited face because you love this tool just as much as I do. I use it all the time and it's so helpful. And then sometimes what I'll do is some of my favorite, let me back up for a second. So you put a topic in this little headline generator and it'll spit out, I think it's 7 different titles that you can use or headlines that you can use. And if you don't like any of those, you can press a button and it'll give you 7 more and 7 more and 7 more. And it will tell you how many possible phrases they can come up with that one topic. And it's always in the thousands. It's just an amazing tool. I love it. Now I forgot what I was going to ask you to do. But anyways, go ahead. Take a selfie when you found it and show me your excited face, tag me in it and put it in your Instagram stories because you will love this tool. So if there's anything you got out of today, it's probably that tool, but make a list of your favorite power words and you will make a huge impact on social media. All right, my friends, that does it for this episode. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, hug the ones you love, and most of all, stay social, my friend. Hey there, I just want to say thank you for spending time with me here today. I know your time is super valuable, which is why I am dedicated to providing lots of usable, actionable information in the shortest amount of time possible. Before you go, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a future episode. And if you have ideas or topics you would like me to cover in an upcoming show, let me know about it in the comment section provided.